It's made me feel more outgoing. It's given me a bit more I can do it attitude, where many times I thought, oh no, I won't be able to do that. It's given me more confidence. So I think it's been a good thing all round.
Yeah, I always want to run my own business, but I have small children and 3 children, so I never have a chance to it. Now they're all grown up, so I got plenty of time for myself. So yeah, I like to start my own business one day.
I'll look at a better outcome in life instead of having the lights turned out and no light at the end of the tunnel. There is light out there, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. We just need that little bit of help to get to where we want to go.
It's February 2011. The Art for Wellbeing and Enterprise programme launches its concluding exhibition at the Turnpike Gallery in Leigh, a fitting celebration of the work and achievements of the participants. The Art for Wellbeing and Enterprise programme, led by Bubble Enterprises and Cartwheel Arts and supported by the Working Neighbourhoods Fund through Wigan Council, provided a two-pronged approach to tackling worklessness. By developing art practice, the project provided a space for people to boost their confidence and their engagement with the world of work, whilst the provision of enterprise courses developed a range of business skills. Initially, the courses were aimed at those with mild to moderate mental health problems.
The Working Neighbourhoods Fund was all about getting people new opportunities. I think we'd been working in the field of mental health before, both Cartwheel and Bubble, so we'd had a track record. But also we were putting together a programme that was really focused on individual needs and based on the intrinsic value of arts and enterprise and the different opportunities that could offer people. Because it's not just about getting people into work, it's about tapping into what drives people to get work, and we felt that enterprise and the arts is actually really a good fit with people who've been through the mental health system, and so it was just offering a different opportunity back into work.
The original target audience for the Art for Wellbeing and Enterprise programme changed following initial courses to include anyone in the target locations who wanted to increase their skills and confidence, not just those with mental health or employment issues.
I guess one of the interesting things is that when we first did all the promotional material for the OR programme, we said this is for people who've had a mental health problem and who'd like to do X, Y and Z, and we didn't get a really huge take-up, and we got some feedback from people and they said the mental health issue was really very secondary, so they wanted to look ahead, look forward and do something that was positive. So we resubmitted all our promotional material and we got a lot more interest, and I think that was very significant, because I think that's a message to people that, you know, if you put people in a box, some people will get in that box, but other people will stay well away, and the answer is to not have the box in the first place.
Following an initial taster course, the first art course, Painting with Acrylics, began in February 2010. Between 7 and 10 participants variously took part, some with support workers. The course aimed to develop the participants' artistic confidence whilst learning real technical skills.
We ran taster sessions in each of the 4 areas, working on the basis that people could come and have a look, have a go, and decide whether they wanted to take the full course. And that did work by and large. Some courses started more slowly than others, but for the most part, people who came along to the taster sessions formed the bulk of the people who took the course. Well, I think confidence building is the main thing, and for many people simply getting out of the house. I mean, there were people who took part in the courses who had been largely housebound for some time. They terrific lack of self-confidence and lack of self-esteem. And I think they would say that for some of them, this has been quite a life-changing moment, and it doesn't seem like such a big deal to us, but for some people, just getting out of the house, crossing the threshold, going into an unusual environment and trying something that they've never done before and doing it successfully, and then seeing their work displayed in a proper gallery is a real boost.
Peter and Sue from Bubble Enterprises worked with the artist and support staff from Cartwheel during the courses and were an integral part of encouraging people to attend, as participant Julie Dean acknowledges.
My partner found a leaflet up at my local doctor's and he just said, have a go. I'm sick of you being in the house. You don't go nowhere. Just go and have a go of a project, finish something in your life. So that was a time I got up and went to the art project. I met Peter. I ended up sitting down for 10 seconds and I've just gone up the toilet and I went home. And it was Peter that got me back in to come and sit down and do the art class. And it's from there my life has grew. And it's just got bigger and bigger and bigger. I am so pleased I've done this project with the art.
Running concurrently with the art courses over the year-long duration of the programme, Bubble Enterprises business courses have given participants the opportunity to test out for themselves ideas about running a business in a risk-free way.
In the enterprise course, people learn all sorts of things about money management, about representing themselves, about how to negotiate with people, how to work as a team, how to present information, how to market something. And all those things are useful in terms of whether you're setting up a multi-million-pound business or whether you're organising your mum's birthday party. You know, it's all useful stuff. So I wanted people to feel inspired, to know that they could do things for themselves, that they could actually harness that creativity in themselves and do something a bit different, and hopefully move people to a parallel path, you know, that just slightly changes their outlook on life.
Skills learned at the enterprise courses were put to practical use at craft fairs in summer and at Christmas.
In the craft fairs they were selling their work, and that's actually really important because I mean, nobody was doing anything very major. You know, we're not talking about you know, big sales in terms of income, but what was important was that people were seeing that, you know, if you take certain steps, you will get to where you want to go.
The practical effect of the enterprise and art courses has been to encourage participants to think about setting up their own businesses, as Pye Green, a participant on the willow sculpting and enterprise courses, explains.
I feel great. I feel confident to look for a job. I feel confident to want to start my own business. Yeah. I love making from willow. I got some idea. I can make lots of things out of it. It's like you can making thing, building thing. You start off for make something, and then I can carry on. Got some idea. Oh, I can make something out and something out and something out. That's what I like about it. Yeah.
Inspired by the courses she's attended, Julie Dean has set up her own garden maintenance and gardening business, as well as teaching others how to grow vegetables.
Well, I'll be truthful with you. I went through a lot of domestic violence and my ex-partner injured me severely for my right hand, and no one will employ me with someone with a right hand that doesn't work. And the easiest thing was picking a paintbrush up and trying to paint or draw. And my life just took off from there, really. With Sue and Peter, the courses helped me to decide which way I was going to have volunteers or paid staff for workers, how much to pay the workers or the volunteers. And it just puts your full business into prospects of, if you can't do something, let somebody else do it. Or because you're disabled, you can do anything.
In addition to personal impact, the courses have also had an effect on the local community. It's February the 15th, 2011. At Dorset Road, pupils and residents take part in a lantern parade using willow sculptures made in one of the art courses.
When we began the lantern course, we didn't know that we would be able to have an event at the end. And in fact, it was a natural collaboration with the participants and with the community centre at Dorset Road, who suggested applying for money from a local community fund. And we supplemented that with another application to Wigan Leisure Trust. So we raised the money during the course of running the course to have the event a little later on. And we were able also to provide, I think, an excellent opportunity for two of the participants on the course to go into a local school, work alongside the artist that they had done the course with, working in a classroom situation. So that's a real experience of working in a school. And then to see the event, very well supported by the community and fantastic spectacle, was an enormous confidence boost for all the people who've been involved in that course. I think their response was terrific.
One of the legacies of this project is the Art for Wellbeing and Enterprise Bubble Entrepreneur Network. A treasurer has been appointed and Julie Dean is the current chairman.
Well, we've set up an entrepreneurs network within the borough of Wigan, so that anybody who's starting up an enterprise or still interested in supporting an enterprise that other people are doing, or just interested in carrying on, can stay as part of that network. We're going to feed people into other networks that are existing and being set up all the time. We're hoping that we might carry on doing some of the training work and some of the courses, and we're looking into that now. But I think the biggest legacy is that all the people who've been through the course, and we've had over 100 people through the programme now, plus all the others who came and put their toe in the water at a taster session and who didn't take part. And hopefully with all this promotion of what the course has provided, we'll just raise that aspiration for people. And I hope that people will think, there's a number of people in Wigan who've done this, and I'd like a bit of that, and I'm going to get in touch with them. And that network will go from strength to strength, because those entrepreneurial people in the network can keep it going.
The Art for Wellbeing and Enterprise programme concludes at the end of March 2011, but its impact will continue through the legacy networks, training and art groups, but principally through the effect it's had on participants and the change it's helped to create in their lives.
Well, the friendliness and the support we got from the teachers, and it was something I never thought I could do. And I really enjoyed it.
I learned a lot, and it gave me a lot of options to do things and a lot of ideas how to go about doing things, take a step further and boost my confidence as well, you know.
It's been a life experience. If everybody could go through the courses I've been through, their life would be a better place for them to live.